Let's just want to start this. All right, y'all. We are on air. We are on air. Welcome to the Reese Delk Show. Welcome to the Reese Delk channel. And since you're here on my channel, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share. If you don't hit the like button, I'm coming for you. But I appreciate everybody coming up on here. And we got two guests on here right here. I'm just, this is the next generation. So I ain't really got too much to talk about, but I'm going to let them talk about something, okay? I'm going to let them talk about something because the children are our future. Like Whitney Houston said, I believe the children are our future. I believe the children are our future, but I have questions about our future. That's why I want to talk to our future because I have questions. I want to talk to our future. So here we go, right here. We got the young ones right here. We got my daughter Ashleigh Delk, and we got Kelly's son, Dre.
What's good, y'all?
We just here talking, man, talking about some stuff, y'all, and I just want to hear young people take on things because y'all know I've been ranting about Black Lives Matter. Y'all know I've been ranting about the young generation tearing up the cities, tearing up the bullshit. But I want to hear young people. I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to let them talk, even if I disagree with them two young people. I want to let them two young ones talk. Okay? So, first of all, I want you to introduce yourself, the young lady at the top, and tell them about yourself. I'll give you 1 minute.
Okay. Hey, y'all. My name is Ashleigh. I am 24 years old. I'm a phlebotomist, soon to be mom, and musician. And yeah, I'm not a political person. I just have very strong views and very strong opinions about things that matter to me. So, yeah.
All right. And we got Dre over here. Tell the fam out here about yourself.
What's good, y'all? I'm Dre. I'm not really in the profession really yet, but I've worked in the school system for 5 years. And yeah, I'm not political at all either, but I do have strong opinions as well. And I'm just here for a good time, not a long one.
Right on. And that's what it is. And what I've been seeing is a lot of young people, especially more what I've been seeing are really not political. It's more like a revolution and stuff and everything going on. But we're going to get into all this. And, okay, we're going to go for the top first right here. And, the Nick Cannon situation, your take, and I'm going to ask Dre's take on about the Nick Cannon situation. What's going on about this? I mean, what's y'all take on this?
My outtake on it is I didn't really do no research on it. I don't know. I heard he said something about a group of people. I heard that he recanted, and I heard he apologized. All I want is Wild and Outback. That's it. Just give me Wild and Outback. I don't give.
All right.
Yeah.
What about
I feel the same way. When he made his statements, I didn't see anything really wrong with what he said, or much wrong with what he said, I should say. But I feel like people took it a certain way, and they felt oppressed and offended by what he said. But people have their beliefs, and I feel like that was his opinion. He didn't say anything disrespectful. I don't feel like it was racist or anti cinema.
Samantha, you can say it.
I can say that. Oh, okay, anti-racism. I don't think it was that at all. But people took it how they took it, and I still feel like he shouldn't have had to apologize, but secure the bag, whatever. But yeah, that's how I feel about it.
I don't know what he said at all, guys. I'm not researching. I'm not researching even. I know about what he said about, but I'm not even. I haven't researched that shit at all either, so I have nothing to say about it. Like I said, whatever. As long as they give me Wild and Outback, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I think what really bothered people was the fact that he made it a thing to say, like, that these people are ruthless and these people are this way. But I think what he was saying was that we are constantly categorized and put into a category where we're animalistic and we're the true savages. but he just brought up what happened in actual history, and it was nothing but factual. So, yeah.
All right. Who we got in the house right here? Oh,
What's
all
going
right. We
on?
got BMT in the house. What's up, bro?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
What's good, boss?
What's going on? How you doing,
Hello.
Bambino? How you doing, Ashleigh? Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess Kelly caught me off guard. Kelly and Mo caught me off guard, but I am definitely willing to be here to have the talk. And I support Mo. I support Mo very much so. So he's been a long time brother. And you know what I'm saying, right now I'm about to make some big moves that's gonna change YouTube and social media. And I would never do it without talking or walking with Mo or doing what I'm doing. So I believe, what's the conversation of the direction that you're going, Mo?
I'm just talking about young people's perspective on things, because us as older people, we got a different mindset, and we kind of look like I said, I feel like the younger generation are more like, I feel like the younger generation is not the way we were, and I really try to understand it, but I really don't understand a lot of them, why a lot of them do the things they do or say the thing they say. So I want to know young people's perspective of what's going on about the BLM, about the Nick Cannon, everything that's going on, not just that, everything that's going on.
All right, so that's which one did you already cover so far? But I've already finished off with the Nick Cannon. I finished off with that, and I already knew how that was going to pan out.
Yeah.
As far as it goes, but what's y'all thought? What's y'all thoughts for Nick Cannon? What's y'all thoughts for Nick Cannon?
Well,
do y'all feel? Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just, how I feel about it is that he wasn't wrong for his comments. I felt like he had an opinion and he stated how he felt. He has his beliefs, and I felt like he spoke on his own platform and he spoke about those beliefs, and it wasn't fair to, cut all relationships with him, with Viacom. I feel like that wasn't fair to him.
Now, question. Okay, all right. Do you feel? And what about you, Bambino? What about you?
I said that I don't know what. I don't have any real feeling about it. I do know what he said and the group he said it about, but I haven't really researched what he said. Like I don't know.
Okay,
all right. I'm just gonna say what he said. He said the Jews fucking run the bank system. I haven't researched that topic myself, so I don't care. I don't know about that. I do not know about this shit. Yeah. I don't care. I said that just give me Wild and Outback. The man said he was sorry. He said he was remorseful. That's all that matters. It's all sides good. We patched up. Come on.
All right. Well, share a link. Share a link with me, brother.
All right. I'm set.
Let's go ahead and do that. Thank y'all for your opinions. So, like I said, I could care less for Nick Cannon. He was always irrelevant to me. But in Nick Cannon, we see how he's getting butt broke over, making anti-Semitic conversation about them. Now, whatever you do on your free time.
Come on the camera.
No, you're good. I feel like, is it fair to say, if him saying that, how would y'all feel about a cop saying, dang, I think black people are just like animals? Would y'all still want that cop to be still representing or being anything for the police officers?
No.
What about you, Bambino?
Did he apologize?
But so as long as the cop apologizes, you still want to be a cop again.
I mean, our First Amendment right is freedom of speech. As long as he doesn't make any action towards it, if he really apologized, I can tell man to man he was sorry. Let him have a job. What?
Okay, so he made he pretty much had you should already know, actually, he had a conversation with the public enemy, Professor Griff. In talking about that, he also brought up Louis Farrakhan. In doing that, he started speaking about how, let me make sure I got that quote that Mo already has a share screen. He said they are acting out of fear. They're acting out of low self-esteem. They're acting out of deficiency. So therefore, the only way they can act is evil. This is his generalization of that a group of people have to rob, steal, rape, and unintelligible in order to survive. He also
That's what Nick Cannon said about.
Yeah,
that's what he said about the people.
Now, right, that's what he said. Now it's funny that he said Cannon also espoused other than what he said anti-Semitic about them, he's also said the Rothschild family, one of the top 4 families in the world. He says the bloodlines that control everything, even outside of America. He said the black people are the true Hebrews. And he goes on from there. Now, he said that on his YouTube channel, Cannon's Class. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, here's my placement, and thank you for that, Mo. We're all adults here, right? We're all adults. I feel like whatever you say, be a man or woman when your job or whoever calls you to the front line. Say, did you say that statement? You're wearing your Nick Cannon is a brand. Can we agree that he's a brand?
Yeah.
Okay, but he works for Team Nick. And that's literally all children of all different diversities work there. I mean, Tommy Pickles from Rugrats is a Jew. And yes, that's one of their biggest cartoons. So the whole spite of whatever you say, but I remember when you said if a police officer is making racial comments off his duty, what do you think or how do you think he thinks or feels when he has that uniform on? Does that make sense? Because you're going to say something when you're not wearing a uniform. What are you thinking when you're actually on the job and you're around those type of people? Or just let me know, because that's what you're talking. I mean, granted, Viacom is run by a higher esteem of people. That's true. But I feel like as accountable, you are a marketable brand, sir. And if you're going to say something as from man to man or man to woman, stand by your words. Now, you said some stuff, just like he made a comment saying, I believe being with a white woman, right, makes a black man more successful than being with a black woman. Do you believe that's a true statement?
Not at all.
No, I don't.
But that was one of his comments he made before. Mind you, his children are from a Mariah Carey, and I believe Mariah Carey is black, but he made the comment. I believe if you make a comment, the world will eventually clap back at you or answer you back in some form or fashion. You made a comment about black women and how black men feel that they are only successful with being with a white woman. I don't believe that. I don't believe any of us believe that. You know what I'm saying? But that was his comment. Can we say that the comments he was making about the Jews were more true than the comments that he was making about being with a white woman versus a black woman? Would that be fair? I'm just asking y'all. We're all adults here.
Wait, what you say? What did you say? What do you mean by that? Are they more true?
No, like what should we take one more truth than the other? Should we take that as because he said it on his platform, he should be more true, just like he said the Jews are so-and-so rhetoric. Should we take that true?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I just don't get the true definition again. Like, what do you mean by true?
Okay, so we look at it that when people have a certain height or a platform, like me and Mo talk on YouTube every day, right? Some things that we say, people take them at said truth. But there's an accountability.
Like face value of it. Okay.
Right. But there's an accountability that you got to have when you're on the mic. You feel me? There's accountability. Mm-hmm. If I say something about a certain group of people and my followers are like, yeah, they start to believe that.
Now I get it. You're talking about, is he bullshitting himself? Is he just saying some shit to say it? Is that what you're trying to say?
Right. Or is he saying, should we be taking that at face value? Because you can't say one thing about a group of people, but then when you're talking about black women, Ashley didn't think that was true. I don't think that's true. I don't think Mo would think that his daughters or any woman that he gets with is a less value. But that's Nick Cannon's opinion. And a lot of men actually agree that, hey, when you get with somebody other than a black woman, and I'm sure you heard it, young sister, that somehow being with a black woman brings down your value as a black man. Now, Bambino, I know you don't believe that, but that's what some rhetoric was spoken on social media. So when Nick Cannon said that,
I see it all the time.
Right. Yeah. But so how would it feel now that he says this about another group or ethnicity of people or cultural people? How is that supposed to be taken true if you not too long ago talking about your own group of people, saying that my mother and my sister and daughters, that anybody get with
but Nick Cannon got kids by Mariah Carey. He thinks he's the best thing ever.
I don't know. I don't care. Again, like I said, I don't really care. Nick Cannon isn't something that's globally.
Hey, what do you think, Ash?
So I still feel the same way that I felt about his comments. I didn't know that he made that statement about black women at all. Like I said, I don't agree with that at all. But I still feel the same way I feel because, I just feel like that we're stereotyped, and I feel like that was a big part of what he was saying. And I think that people are overlooking that part of it, that we are being stereotyped as a people. And I feel like he came out and he said that based off of how people acted, how I don't want to say the wrong thing,
okay.
But
no, fuck rant, thick skin on it. Go ahead. I mean, this is my fuck it. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, he said that the people in the Caucasus Mountains, they acted out of anger and they acted out of violence and all of that. And I think he was just bringing enlightenment to the situation, and that's that we're looked at as these animalistic people, but they have a history of being animalistic too. So I also feel like he shouldn't have apologized at all, because as you stated, as a grown man, if you have that opinion, you should stand by that opinion and stick with that. So yeah, I feel like he definitely should have stood by his opinion, and I was actually disappointed that he apologized, but
Now, question: if that's the case, I would want to ask this: if he stuck by his opinion, would the black community have been willing to pay the dividend difference for his lifestyle, his children, his family? Make sure they get the proper education and all the stuff that he was getting for Viacom. Would y'all think that the black community have been willing to step up and take care of that for him?
Well, here's the thing though. If your opinion is that strong, you really feel this way, then whatever money you're making, like he has like 5 jobs. So whatever money that you're making should not matter if that's how you feel. And I don't give a fuck. If I work for Nick or Nickelodeon, Viacom, like you said, they have all of these different channels, whatever. It doesn't matter because that's how I feel, and no one's going to silence me. And I feel like if you're going to stand by your word, stand by it, and don't allow anybody to silence you, especially because of money. Like, that don't make sense. And on top of that, you have the whole Black Lives Matter community who was 100% behind him. I don't know if you saw that, but a lot of the comments in the media, they were all like for him. And so if that was the case, you had Diddy, who offered him a spot on Revo TV, and people were willing to completely switch over all platforms and stop watching BET and stop watching MTV and all of that just to support Wild 'N Out, because that's a part of our culture. So I feel like wherever Nick went, we would have went.
You said Wild 'N Out is a part of y'all culture? Is a part of y'all?
Hell yeah.
It's part of y'all culture. Okay, so it's a part of y'all generational culture. Okay, I can understand it.
Yeah, they make Wild 'N Out. I ain't mad.
All right, so would it be fair to say, since y'all are supporting y'all support Black Lives Matter, what they stand for, correct? And what they're doing?
I do.
Okay, so
hold on. I'll say, y'all, I support Black Lives Matter. They're 3 words.
Okay.
Exactly.
The 3 words.
I don't know about no organization. Me and my mom, she just told me about this organization. Supposedly they say it's people that are in the organization say some crazy shit. I'm not about the organization, but I fully support those 3 words. Black Lives Matter. That's it.
Okay. All right. So much respect to that. Billy Porter says that black people are like white supremacists to gays. Do you think that black gays are that much are in threat of their lives by black people because of how they get treated in the community, in the church, and everything?
Mm-hmm. I apologize. I'm eating, so Ashley, if you want to say something.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Do you think Billy Porter said black people treat and stereotype and harass, bully, and kill gays just like white supremacists kill blacks, and that blacks of that lifestyle should be protected?
I don't agree with what he said. I'll say something. You know, as a black man, you know, motherfuckers. Sorry, I cleaned my speech up a little bit, but as a black man, I've seen a lot of other black men treat LGBTQ, whatever it is, sorry, not whatever it is, LGBTQ people. They've treated them differently more than I've seen like a white man treat a gay person or a, you know, or Mexican motherfucker. It seems like black men are more, I don't even know, like insecure about something that shouldn't even matter to them. Well, me, my mom always raised me, you know, the people are them, they're allowed to do what they want to, you know. And me, I've never had no problem with nobody like that. They can do what the hell they want to. Every person can do what the hell they want to. But I have seen black men, like specifically treat that they're, I don't know what the hell it is. Sorry, but just treat gay people differently.
Okay, so you feel like they get stereotyped in this community.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about you? What about you, Ashleigh?
I feel as though our community has a really huge problem when it comes to treating people differently, especially people, you know, gay people. And I definitely see that a lot. And that's, I don't think that that's just in the Black community, but it's definitely really big in the Black community for our people to tear each other down, sadly. So I think with the Black Lives Matter movement, it's great because it's bringing us together, or should be bringing us together, you know, in better ways. You know, I don't agree with the craziness, you know, but
No, it's fine. I got gays that work under me, so it don't bother me. One of the sad things about it is in looking at this, I hear that, you know, blacks said that they would like to be treated equal. Said y'all like blacks like to be, I'm black, you know what I'm saying, and I'm proud Geechee Gullah of who I am. But I also understand that all blacks aren't equal. Do you feel like there's a caste system that we don't want to acknowledge, or no?
no, there definitely is a standard with certain Black people. You know, I mean, I feel like a lot of people get treated differently in all aspects in the Black community. Sadly, you know, we had that stupid thing, you know, like the team dark skin, team light skin, like that shit is so stupid. But that was a thing, and you know that separates us as a people. And then there's so many things that I feel like should not be a problem. But,
okay. Now, with that being true,
what's wrong with Team Light Skin?
Well, that's the thing about it.
Go ahead.
Well, that's the thing about it. That's the thing. No, Mo, you asked a good question. One of the biggest things that is amongst the Africana female family is colorism.
yeah.
Ashley, would you like to go into colorism and tell your father about the colorism war?
My son said you call me a colorist.
Would you like to go? Would you like to tell him about tell your dad about the colorism war? And I'm pretty sure Bambino should also know about it also, where certain people, if they find out that you're light skinned, or literally you're dark skinned, or now mind you, Mo, I know you're a little bit blind to this. You know what I'm saying? You with Mama Kelly Bear. but literally, the colorism war is pretty deep. It runs pretty deep.
Look, look, I'm gonna show you guys something. Look, that's deep.
What you
What's it say right here?
Oh Lord, you in that damn shirt.
Hey.
Okay, goodbye.
See, Kelly, get him.
I've been treated differently, definitely for the color of my skin as well as the shade of my skin. I've had people treat me differently because I'm light skinned or because I talk a certain way. Also, that's a really big thing too. You know, Black people that are articulate, you know, you're treated differently. But I think that just goes into sadly your community and how people are raised. You know, I was around. I was in public schools, and I was, you know, around a lot of people who were raised differently from me, so they treated me differently. So, yeah.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Bambino?
Thank you for letting me talk. I was about to intersect, but
I know you had. I saw it in your soul. You had something that you wanted to get off your chest. So don't worry. I see y'all. I'm reading y'all.
Yeah,
I know Daddy Mo and Mommy Kelly ain't reading this, but y'all can talk to me. It's all right. Uncle BMT will answer all of that.
So growing up when I was younger, you know, it was definitely motherfuckers, you're dark skinned, you know, ugly, you look like a roach or whatever the hell it is, you know, that would be coming from my own brothers, you know. My generation, there's a lot of light skinned niggas, G. There's a lot of motherfucking light skinned niggas. So, you know, coming up, they always stayed on me for my skin, and then when I got into high school, this motherfucker named Chief Keef came up. And Chief Keef pretty much flipped that on his fucking head. Now all these people, they want dark-skinned dreadheads now, and I'm living my life. I give a fuck about a light skin, you know? And that's my story on colorism. I'm good.
Now,
okay.
now the thing about it is this. Do y'all feel that it's white programming that makes y'all think like that? Or do y'all feel that it's propagated narrative that we've been passing on through generation to generation? Because I remember when I was coming up that literally I've had my great grandma said, don't bring no dark skinned baby around my house. Or I mean one time they took my wife and held her hand by a paper bag and said, "Ooh, you a good skin. We like you. You know, you'll bring us good hair babies. Good hair babies." I'm pretty sure y'all get told that a lot. You got the good hair, it's nice and long, or you speak well, you don't speak like the others. How did that make y'all feel? Being told that y'all, because of y'all background and of who y'all speak and all that stuff, did that make it seem like they were trying to say that you're not Black? But I already saw Mo did his episode today that saying I'm not a sellout. So he's already dealing with it on the political side. But as y'all are literally coming from the households. One, you're a mulatto, you're the mulatto nation, and two, you're coming from the household of a dad who's an open Trump supporter. So y'all have to be feeling the wave of effects of that, where family members and them saying like, "Yo, what's good?" I know that does weigh at y'all at night when before y'all close your eyes. So I mean, we want to know.
You want to go first, Ashley?
I'm trying to cut deep into y'all mind. If y'all don't want to talk on Daddy's show, that's fine. You don't have to do it around Daddy, or I'll put y'all. We can put y'all on the Patreon. Y'all can go to the Patreon and say what y'all really want to say. Go ahead, however y'all want to rip it.
Me, I didn't ever get no bug. I don't care about it. Doesn't. I really do not see skin. When I say that, I really mean it. I was raised by my white mama, and I'm the realest nigga you gonna meet. Mm-hmm. I do not care. My mom back there in the back of my camera is the realest nigga I done ever met. And she raised me perfectly, not no fucking, I don't see that shit. I got best friends that come in here that's named Matt. I got best friends that come in here that's named motherfucking Davon, if you get what I'm saying. I don't see skin, I see money. That's what I see, if I'm being honest. That's all I see.
Now, before we pass it over to Bambino, before we pass it over to Ashleigh, do you think that some Black boys feel like, yo, I can't afford to get to say something like that, or no?
What do you mean?
Well, for them, when they can't write down other, or I don't see skin. Like they don't. Some of them feel like they don't get the opportunity to get to say that. And I know Ashley probably heard that in her head before, where somebody says you speak well, but she's like, no, I'm a black female. You know, like some people feel like they don't get to. I know Mo will say that. That's why his funky ass probably says what he says without no remorse. But some black boys don't feel like they can say that. Like you get to say that, Bambino. You know, shout out to Kelly.
I get to say that my mom's the realest nigga ever, and she's
no, not that. But some black men feel like they can't say I don't see skin because when they go to their job, they get reminded of that.
I mean, I definitely get reminded of it, but like I said, it just doesn't.
But that's how you feel,
huh?
But do you feel like some blacks get angered if you say that to them, or that kind of angers them? Because Terry Crews said that. Terry Crews said that he don't see skin, and the black community got angry at him when he said that.
No,
granted, he brought up a good point, but
Terry
it just
Crews
felt like
said some crazy shit. Not just I don't see skin. He said some other shit that made niggas not fuck with Terry Crews. It ain't just that.
Okay, but I'm just saying. But when he made a comment like an artist or a black rapper saying they don't see skin color, that quickly escalates them to you don't care for black people. Because Kanye said that, and black people turned on him in a heartbeat. I'll never forget that.
Was the question that they're talking about. They're talking about Black Lives Matter or something. You're talking about me personally, how I feel.
No. I'm not talking about you personally. I'm talking about the slogan that a lot of black Blexit and MAGA people have used, like Candace Owens. I don't see skin color. That's not you personally. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying a black person who says, hey, listen, bruh, I watch anime. I play video games. I have white friends that play Yu-Gi-Oh! in Monsters and like Monster cards. So you're talking to somebody who is an avatar of all the diasporas, of all friendships. So I get what you're saying, Bambino. But I remember when I was in JB Gunner's panel and I said, I don't see blacks as a superior, which I don't. And I traveled the world. Blacks got angry immediately. And I don't got no heart. My whole panels are black. Mo will tell you. Kelly's been up there.
Hey, hold on a second.
Yes, sir.
Hey, hold on a second. Ash, what you got to say? I see your mouth twitching.
My bad. You know, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Mo, this is your show.
No, I was just listening.
Hey, I don't got loud on your show many times, BB.
I was really taking. I lost the question, but I feel like you were asking me how it felt to how does it feel like when people single you out, like, you know, as like with your hair texture and all of that. Mm-hmm. And I haven't necessarily I've had people tell me like, oh, you're very articulate, you know, for your skin color, or you're the most articulate, you know, like something in that sense. And that's definitely offensive to me. But I feel like it's something that you just kind of overlook because you're used to hearing it, or, you know, people definitely will treat you a certain way, or I don't know. I've seen people get treated so wrong. Like I have a lot of dark skinned people that I'm close with that have been treated wrong because of the color of their skin, and people don't like them because they think that they look burnt or, you know, whatever. And it's like a real life opinion that people have. And then as far as Bambino and his opinion about the people that you associate yourself with, I'm the same way. Like I don't see color as well. Like when I associate myself with people, I'm more so focused on like people and their beliefs and how they look at things. You know, I have white friends. I have a white Jew friend who I was going to go protest with 2 weeks ago. So I'm all for like the people of different colors and different nationalities getting together and being friends. But yeah. I don't agree with the racism side of it and people treating you differently, or the colorism side of it and people treating you differently.
Let me say something real quick. Yeah, I like how Ashley said that. She said like that sort of offended her and she don't like that. And with me, when I was younger, where you talking about singling you out, yeah, you talk good or whatever, you're more nice than the other motherfuckers. When I was younger, I really cared, but then as I got older, I realized this is how the fuck it is. It really is how it is. There's niggas out here that are just plain assholes for no reason. You know how many times I done had to cut up on a nigga because he done came in my white friend because he didn't know he was with me? Mm-hmm. For real, like, it is true. Motherfuckers, sometimes there is niggas out here that ain't articulate. It's fucking true. We need to change that as a people if we don't want motherfuckers to have these predeceived notions.
Yeah. Yeah, and it starts with us, like, not singling each other out, like, or treating white people a certain way, like, with the Black Lives Matter situation. I know it's a lot of hate that goes on with that. It's a lot of hate, and I think that is terrible because that's not what Black Lives Matter is supposed to be. We're not supposed to hate white people, and I don't hate white cops, but I do feel like there's a huge problem in the white community, and they don't understand a lot of things, and they feel like we're oppressed and we're hurt and all of this, but we're watching these things go on, and I feel like as a people we should come together to stop those things, and not in uncivil ways, but in ways that Gandhi used, peaceful protesting and doing things the right way.
Okay. I'm glad you brought that up. Just the same week of 4th of July, I've been selling and for all the chat people, chill out. Yo, this is stuff that literally we talk about literally. Only thing you're watching literally is something that would be actually be talking in-house in a Black family household. I know this is new for some people. I know y'all have y'all set opinions. I don't judge people. Right. And this is just something literally that the Delk family we talked about. We were going to have the conversation, and I'm still willing to have the conversation with them. I've literally have. I think your younger son. I've had a conversation with him and the other teenagers on my show. So,
Marquis.
Right.
Yeah,
so right. So I like this to me is just another day of. It's not another day because it's my brother asking me to interview his children. So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel no type of way. This is how professional journalism is done, where you ask the hard question because this is their time to speak their mind. It's not me berating them. It's not me painting a certain narrative. You just never heard these conversations because you weren't there for their growth and their experience. They've been blessed to have parents who are very vast and multicultural to actually steer them. Not all parents in certain households, doesn't matter the race, teaches that. So they're like, yo, you get around those people, they're bad. You get around these people, you know what I'm saying? So you're just hearing in-house when Bambino and Ashleigh are just saying out loud that we've already heard that I've spoken to my nieces and older grown children about. So that's all it is. I don't think either two of them feel offended. They're just speaking their mind as grown adolescent adults. Hell, they're living their own lives and they ain't killing nobody. So we done a good job. As far as it goes for I think one of the biggest things right now is the family model. It's a family model. We hear that a lot, especially I can't to no end hear that where blacks do not want to be in a home. Black men don't want to be fathers of their children, and Black mothers are irresponsible with their babies. I would like to know from your generation. Like I said, I know I've spoken to Kelly about her, and shout out to Kelly, one of the greatest mommies that I've ever known. She reps hard. She reps hard for her being a mom. She's a tough cookie. And a lot of the Black females on my channel, they fuck heavy with Kelly. She stood her nose in the sand. Mo has talked to me about his life and how he was out there in the streets. So he doesn't come off as just somebody throwing a MAGA hat on. Your dad has some thick skin. Me and Mo and have been riding these waves for a long time. We've been even blacklisted of our own, and we still flourish. Now, one of the said things I would ask y'all, how does your generation feel about the family home model as you as a soon to be mom? Congratulations. And Bambino, whenever you feel like your time has come, do y'all feel like, hey, the family model of a mother and a father or a husband and a wife are dead, when it now, hey, let's just shack up, pump and dump, make a baby, and keep it moving? Kelly hates pump and dump. She hates that to no end.
Pump and dump.
Opinion, or that whole narrative about Black family is completely wrong. People are going to stereotype and they're going to say what they say, but at the end of the day, there are white people who experience the same type of absence of the father in their home. These white people experience their mothers on drugs, and Black people do too. It's the same situation. It's just all about the community that you're in and where you are. I mean, there are so many different types of people. There are hella white people on food stamps, and hella white people that need W-2 and need assistance from the government just as well as Black people. So I think that whole narrative is just out of line. Like, there's no way. My father, I was blessed enough to grow up with both of my parents in the household, and that was a blessing. And so I never had to experience that, but I also know that I had a lot of white friends. I went to a white school. I went to a white school for 2 years in high school, and I have a lot of white friends who did not have their fathers at home, and their mothers were single, but they were making it happen, just like our Black women do too. As far as the irresponsibility of a Black mother, I have never heard that narrative ever, never, because from what I know, Black women, the narrative that I have of Black women is that typically we are strong, we can do anything, we can raise our children on our own just as well as a white woman can, and we don't. And it all goes with age too. So you have a lot of young mothers who are irresponsible because they've never been a mother and they don't have that mother figure. That has nothing to do with the color of someone's skin.
What about you, Bambino?
I don't think that the household that you guys grew up in is dead. Like that figure, like a mom and a dad, I don't think that's dead. But I do think that other ways of parenting are way more normalized now. Like co-parenting, I see a whole bunch of co-parenting stuff all the time. Like, oh, you can co-parent and blah, blah, blah. I do see that's way different with our generation. Your guys' generation was more like, we're going to make this work no matter what for our kids. With our generation is, we've seen my mom that didn't take care of me perfectly fine, and, you could do it. Like, we didn't see this, so we realize that it is okay to co-parent. We know that we try to have both parents in the household, but if you can't, oh well, you just want to do the best of what you can get. That's what we realize. We're humans and we're stronger than that. You can just do it the best of what you got.
And you can watch two people and realize that they're not compatible. So
we're not gonna afford
making perfect. Let's co-parent and be grown about this.
Yep, like Ashleigh, our generation realized we seen our parents grow up miserable trying to force some shit, and we realized that our happiness is way more important than anything else. Because if you're not happy, you can't raise a kid, Fail at it. You got to make sure you're happy. That's what our generation realized.
So it's more so like, hey, it's okay to make a child and we can just co-parent rather than, hey, make a family first, then, if a baby comes, it comes.
Yeah, accidents happen.
Isn't that kind of reverse or backwards?
No,
sorry.
Let Ashley talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ash.
I wasn't saying nothing.
It's never the plan necessarily, I mean, it happens. I mean, people can try to take every extra step, every precaution possible and still end up with a baby. So I don't think it's fair to say that, that's super distracting. But I don't think it's fair to say that, I lost my
Take your time. Daddy's right there. Daddy's right there, right beside you. So he's right there. Daddy ain't going
I put you up the spotlight, okay?
What you say?
I put it because you talking. I'm on the spotlight. I'm trying to be professional. You're messing it up for me.
He's being really professional. He ain't even drinking.
That's great.
Huh? Ah!
Oh, never mind. I gave you a compliment. Guess I gotta renege it back.
Oh yeah.
Now, okay, but here's the thing about it, and I want to give it over Bambino also. Don't y'all think it's hard and very taxing to raise a child by yourself, and literally you gotta go and I'm just saying, like, call that dude to come over or call that female to, hey, how's my kid doing? I want to see my kid. Or if y'all get in a little spat, it's co-parenting really working? Because we're literally seeing more children dependent on the state agency rather than the household state. Is it really conducive?
I mean, there's a lot of I'm sorry, I'm changing my room.
Go ahead.
Me, I seen my mom do it. I don't know what everybody's talking about. My mom did it.
But do you think your mama wanted to do it like that?
No, but it don't matter. It's not. I don't think any people that have a kid, it's probably very rare to where they're like, okay, we're gonna co-parent this. I think that's pretty rare. But if it happens, it happens.
What But I also want to get Kelly's feel about that. Because Kelly, I've heard Kelly on our show. Kelly went really cutthroat, and that shut down the show for a while. Kelly, what's your thoughts on that? Because I know you talked about, hey, being a mama, doing it all. It's not easy. It's not easy, and I don't, and I to me, if one thing I learned now that I am, as I'm raising my children, parents put on a poker face in front of their children. That's one of our said God-given gifts we have to learn. We can never show you just how much pain we're actually in. You'll never see it. You'll just see a smile. You might see a tear, but that's us wiping. Oh, something got in my eye. But I've watched my mom try to raise 4 kids, working 2 jobs. And yes, she did it. But God damn it. James Johnson, my daddy, I love him. He's still alive. Them two, it's almost like I watch her die and deteriorate in front of me. And I watch him suffer it out. But one thing that they did agree on was they got remarried for us because they knew something about for me, one of my things that I think fucked with my mom was my graduation. She said, what do you want to go do or eat? And one thing that pissed me off as a child, every other boy got to go run up and go hug and play with his dad. And all I got was just to get to walk up to my brother and get a high five. I was angry. That's just me. I was just angry. No matter what, because I was like, and I threw down I was at the top, but I was like, I want my daddy. I think no matter what, as a mother, that stings them more because they're like, damn, I really want this man to be here. So is that really helping the femininity of our nation right now? Because granted, I mean, is that really helping them? I mean, yeah, you could co-parent, but I really keep hearing out of the women's mouths, I want my man in the house with my children. Is this really what we want the nation to go? I'm actually
absolutely.
Go ahead, Kelly. Go ahead.
Let me just say, and my son gets this. He's just coming from a realistic standpoint.
Right.
But he knows, and I'm not speaking for him, but we've discussed this before. He knows that, yeah, it's ideal to have, husband, wife. That's the ideal picture, right? But does it always happen that way? No, it doesn't. So he's just giving it in a realistic, perspective. Like, look, it doesn't always go that way. So you got to do what you got to do, like I did. I don't regret anything, but it's not something I planned. It happened when I was young. So you just make it happen. But I don't want people to get it twisted and think that that's what I wanted. That's what any of them want. Because I think both of them up here understand that the family core values of the husband and the wife and the children are important. And they would like to have it that way. But it doesn't always flow that way. That's all I'm saying.
Right. And no, I understand that, Kelly. My main thing that I'm shooting, listen, like,
well, I wanted to explain it for the chat.
No. Yeah, because we know the chat. There, like I said, you're pretty much watching a family discussion. You're just sitting here watching us talk. It's just Uncle BMT, the Delk family, and we're just sitting here having a household conversation. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying.
You're talking about like we done blended, kind of. You know what I'm saying? In a way,
right?
Technically, this.
Right.
No, I'm keeping it real. Technically, our relationship isn't years in. This is a new thing. So, we're just coming up on like 8-9 months, something like that. So it's not, and they haven't even met physically in person.
They never met in person.
That's good.
I don't want people to get construed, because this is the truth you're seeing right here. Nothing is scripted, nothing is acted. I'm just saying that, he's being realistic because I know him. We've had these talks.
Right.
And I know Ashleigh enough to know what she's looking for too. So I just wanted to say that little part so people didn't get it messed up to think, oh my God, they don't believe in the family unit. No, that's not what they're saying.
Is that what they're saying, Mom?
No. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I rock
for myself.
Exactly.
Let me say something for myself.
Go ahead, Bambino. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Best believe I want my bitch around, but if she tweaking, the dough's right there. Thank you. Yes, if your nigga tweaking, the dough is right there. That's it.
Nigga.
Like I said, you guys, I fucks with Mo and Kelly heavy.
Damn.
Like I think they called like she called, like I got a text on the spur. Like I was literally just in my own world going over.
Yeah, she's like, text BMT.
So
I don't think it's late right now.
So literally that, like I said, it was on the spur thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but that I literally, out of respect for the Mo and Kelly, I said, okay, I'm on my way. So, like I said, like today, I was supposed to be I think I just did like a 7-hour stream. So it's kind of like that's how much love I have.
You did a fuckery stream.
Oh no, I haven't done that yet. And I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it yet. Trust me. I couldn't afford the hookers for this show. Like I said. But the thing about it is Kelly won't allow them to come on the Patreon. She won't allow them because Mo's on our Patreon.
No, we're on the Patreon, but he just can't participate in your wild sex talk.
Yeah, she won't let me in your wild sex talk.
Let him breathe, Kelly. Let him breathe. You can just sit. You can just sit in the background. We know you're in the background. You can just sit in the background. You technically count as two people. So, like I said, one of the biggest things and I'm gonna give it over to Ashleigh and Bambino. So if you want to start cutting deep. One of the biggest things that comes up towards is always about Black women and abortion. That's coming up a lot. I'm sure you heard that quite often. What is the narrative standpoint that you as a Black woman along with your friends, what's going through y'all mind now? Because we're now looking through the lens of we can't tell y'all what to do now. Y'all grown now. So now it's all eyes on y'all from here on.
Yeah.
So what is the narrative that you and your girls are talking about at doggone Chipotle? Like, shit, child, I'm pregnant. That nigga ain't gonna be there. Like, we can go right by the clinic right now and girls trip this shit out and go on the cruise. What's the thoughts? And trust me, I've heard the Chipotle talk.
How I feel, well, this is where my So how I said, like, I'm not a political person. This is like why, because I have so many different views And so
My bad, kicked off.
I can't categorize myself into one category, but I would say that abortion is something that I am completely. I won't say completely. The only way is if there's a child involved and that child is sexually abused in some way, and did not ask for that. I'm okay with that.
So you're against abortion, but with circumstances.
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my outtake on it. I mean, there's never an option for me to kill my baby. I always feel like if you have a responsibility, you take it. But as a child, you don't think rationally about your decisions, and you don't do things the way that you're supposed to do them all the time. And so it would not be fair all the time for that child to have to go through that.
Is that a conversation?
You hear Elizabeth?
Is that a conversation?
I'm coming to join you, honey.
Yeah. Goddamn, you're Stanford ass. Is that a conversation that is coming up more so with a lot of you young ladies? Because Bambino, he's going to have to answer it on the male side with a lot of the brothers that
Don't give
live.
me a heart attack either.
I'm just saying, I listen, if y'all don't want to answer in front of mama and daddy, you don't have to answer. But Lord knows.
No, answer to me. I want to hear y'all. My heart can take it.
Listen, Mo. We had a content creator. They found out that the content creator, he talked his baby mama. He talked his girlfriend. Well, his son was on there with him, but he told him he talked his girlfriend into go getting a plan B. And that literally shut down the whole show for that. Which I don't know. Does Plan B count for abortion? Does that count for abortion?
No.
Does that count for abortion, Mo?
Y'all niggas better not want me in here.
It is not called to count for abortion.
Oh, it don't count for abortion?
No.
Drop the bag.
Actually, you got them in the chat, cheaping at you right now. So you might be more Planned Parenthood than you think. So.
This is not a baby that has even developed yet. That hasn't even turned into an embryo. Plan B is the next day.
So there's nothing wrong with getting a Plan B pill. A Plan B.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that?
No.
BMT.
Yeah, Elizabeth.
Why? Wait.
I'm coming to join you, honey.
Y'all not for abortion, but y'all for Plan B?
BMT.
Go ahead, Bambino.
I done dropped the bag on Plan B.
Wow, Kelly, did you hear your son?
No, she gave me another beer. She a beer wrong.
Whoa, Bambino. So how many girls you had with a Plan B?
No comment.
I need a heart.
Hey, hold on.
Wow,
Don't
this is gonna be.
On me. Don't just try to put that shit
and
on me.
Bambino, y'all like the preacher's kids. Y'all ain't good. Y'all ain't good people.
It don't just be
y'all
me.
young people. I can't.
It don't just be me.
I'm triggered.
So
I'm triggered.
You feel like baby is abortion? Kelly.
Huh?
Kelly, you heard what your son been doing? He been dropping these Plan B pills out here in the street. Kelly, you might need to call Bambino. Kelly, you might need to call your son. Y'all might need to go have that Planned Parenthood talk real quick.
We've had that talk.
Yeah, shit, you must have missed that chapter of the pill. Shout out to Bambino, bro. Shout out to Bambino.
BMT, I'll give you his number. Maybe you can.
No. He's being responsible. He's being responsible. So he said, if I cannot take, he said, if I can, hey, before we get too deep in this, let's go get that pill.
Wait, hold on, no. I didn't been in situations, and I told the girl, like, listen, I was the one that didn't wrap up. First off, I just want to thank God for blessing me with the dick,
Thank you.
Thank God that it's
Watch your mouth.
Hey.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Kelly? This your.
All I'm saying is I'm pro-choice. I don't have to decide,
Ooh.
Whatever the shorty wants, I'm all about that. Thank God there's no girl wanted a baby with me.
This is thick skin only.
So you're okay. So you have no problem. She says, if she come to you like you, Jody, and say, "Baby, can you take me down to the clinic?" You fine with that? You support her?
But we finna go hop in the car, mama. What's up? we finna go get some chicken.
Y'all keeping it real. All right. Hey. Scoop them out, dog.
Hey, I know my man. I know some of my niggas in the chat, man. They know what's up.
It's all right. Hey, I'm proud of you. Kelly don't even want to show her face anymore. Like she like, where did all this happen?
Kelly right here.
Oh.
Kelly, you taught him well. I'm proud of him. One less dude. He said, I ain't going to be out here. At least you ain't got no kids out there in them streets running around. I can commend you on that.
I have no chits out here.
Okay, I can commend you on that, sir. So one of the things about it, and I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. Just earlier, North Carolina had passed for reparations for the blacks. Do y'all think that is unfair, especially with all the troubled times going on now? Or literally, hey, you see nothing wrong with it?
Nigga, let's go to North Carolina.
Are Native Americans still?
That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
Are Native Americans still getting reparations?
In Oklahoma, they still get half of Oklahoma, ma'am. They're getting half of Oklahoma, and they still get their portion of reparations.
Nigga, they already got reparations. Black niggas ain't got shit yet.
Yeah, good. You're right, Bambino. Like in North Carolina, they've already voted unanimously for the blacks to get reparations.
Well, let's go to North Carolina. What the fuck is we still?
No, y'all got COVID where y'all got COVID where y'all at. Y'all can't go, so it's too late for y'all.
Y'all got COVID.
Y'all COVID out. Well, y'all COVID out. Y'all got COVID, so
That's a whole discussion.
So
hey, I want some of that reparations money too.
Now hold on.
Mo. We going, Mo.
Now, no. I have a question now. Do y'all think that's fair with the nation the way it is that literally these people should be getting reparations now?
Oh my God, who cares what's fair? Life ain't fair, bro.
Oh, wait. You just said, wait, hold up. Bambino, you can't be switching up. You can't say we all don't matter, but now all of a sudden you want somebody to get reparations. Either you want to include the struggle.
Ashley, what you got to say?
Yep, go ahead, Ashley. Go ahead. She tried to keep it logical. I'm pleased. I'll please them.
I'm soft spoken, okay, but I just feel like I don't think that it's bad. I mean, the government spends a whole bunch of unnecessary money on a whole bunch of stupid shit anyway. So
hey, the military, we get cool shit for a reason.
What'd you say?
In the military, somebody had to fly that attack drone. I just lost my funding for that.
Yeah, so I feel like it's okay. Like, why? I mean, if I don't think there's anything wrong with it, especially if, like I said, Native Americans are still getting reparations. Why can't we get them too? I mean, our people were forced to come here, so
Remember, I had y'all watching Roots growing up, didn't I?
Yeah.
I watched Roots growing up. Remember that?
Yeah, and I'm very well educated on all of that and what our ancestors had to go through. So I'm all for anything to make up for it, which you can't. But anything that you try to do, you're not trying to do anything. So reparations is a step. I'll take it.
Do you believe we should have reparations? Okay. Now,
I don't.
Yes, that's a good question, Mo.
I don't care for money for the color of my skin. I don't care, but I don't disagree with it, and I don't think that it's not okay.
But I'll take it. I said I'll use that reparation to help.
Hey, if you give it to me, because I'm black, that's cool. We'll call it black privilege.
But okay. Bambino's like, fuck it. Like, why not get the money? He's like, why not?
Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll take it. It's
whatever.
He's like, nigga, what?
Why the hell would you not want no free money?
Like,
that's very true.
Like, I don't know. I didn't really hear much about this, but is that something that we really fought for? Like,
Cadillac and Jordan on?
Look at it. It's Mo, you got me showcasing my future episode ahead of time. You got me showcasing. I'm not. It was a last minute thing. Yeah, triggered. I'll chew you and Kelly out later. North Carolina.
I know.
Carolina. What Bambino asked for the reparation thing? Now Oklahoma is getting theirs. They're gonna get theirs real soon. Like, well, they already got what is it, half a state? Now I got a question. Do y'all feel that they should get half a state or no? That sounds kind of crazy.
That's fine.
Okay.
Say it again. I'm sorry. I was reading comments.
Do you think the Native Americans should get half of a state?
Half of a state.
Yep.
I feel like I don't know. That's tough. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, why is that tough?
I don't know.
Y'all being picky now.
I'm not. I just told you it don't matter.
I'm trying to be very
Bambino, you're so free spirited. God bless you.
I mean, plus who gives a fuck about Oklahoma?
Who cares about Oklahoma?
Yeah,
I didn't know that nigga named Bambino until today.
Bambino is very chillax spirit. I know if I get high, I would want him.
First time I heard that name today. I just called him Drake.
It is what it is.
So now, here we go. Let me make sure I pull it up for y'all, so that way, some of y'all conservatives can see this. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about it, but oh well. What is it? Oh, okay, hang on. Let me get it over. Where's it at? There we go.
I got it.
North Carolina town votes to pay reparations to blacks. And Asheville City Council issued a formal apology for its participation in the sanctioning of enslavement of black people. Asheville City is a small city in western North Carolina, has voted to pay reparations to black residents as the U.S. continues to grapple with stark racial equality. We need more. We need. Let me see.
Hey, just a quick. Can I say something real quick to the stream?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Hey, arrest Breonna Taylor's murderers, please.
Please.
Very well said, young man. I can respect that. I think that they should be arrested. Now, and bringing that in, like, since y'all want to bring that up, because y'all bringing up some pretty touchy stuff, and I know y'all have a lot going. Have y'all participated in any of the marches, peace walks, anything? Bambino, I'm sure your ass was out there. I'm sure you was out there.
Me?
Yes. Were you out there for any of that?
I did a couple, like 2 or 3, nothing crazy though. It's not like I was screaming or yelling. I was just out there seeing the landscape.
Okay, all right. I just don't want to see you out there for the PS5 issue when they drop that. I know y'all need those.
He just asked about a PS5 today.
Anybody try to take my PS5, they're gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I've been part of the protest. It's not a part of the looting and all that, the craziness.
So you were behaving.
I was behaving well.
No guns allowed.
What'd you say?
Nigga talking about a PS5, nigga. I got a fucking Nintendo right here talking about some PS5.
Oh, that's good, Mo. That's good. You got the classics.
Kelly's funny. She's talking about no guns on the line.
Yep. There you go, Mama Bear. Keep him in line. Lord knows he'll probably indict us all.
She's funny because as soon as shit hits the fan, she gonna be, where's the strap, Dre?
God, you like telling on your mama and everything. Like, yeah.
Hey, TMI, nigga. TMI.
You see y'all saying? You just drop it. Okay, so here's the next thing. Gun violence. Did y'all hear about the NFAC? Do y'all know who the NFAC is?
No, sir.
The NFAC is literally it's pretty much a militia group that popped up and literally is going around looking for KKK members to pretty much put down. Do y'all think that they are a necessity or something that we don't need? They're literally a black militia group that literally went there to go to Stone Mountain, Georgia, to go fight the KKK and go have a gunfight with them.
That's I don't. That's not senseless. I mean, that's not sensible at all. I feel like that's
You're not with them fighting a good fight for you and y'all family?
No, don't fight
I
fire
mean,
with fire.
like I said, I'm for peaceful protesting, like Gandhi.
Oh.
So that's not peaceful.
Y'all two are some peaceful, pot smoking, abortion loving people.
Right.
Violence is not fun. Violence is what I feel like is what gets us stereotyped.
Right.
You know.
Right.
If you, I don't know if y'all saw the new Karen video that surfaced, and it was this white woman who was pregnant, and she was protecting herself from a black woman and her daughter, who were being very they were responding to her in violence and threatening her, and it was just based off of a stupid argument. All she did was like brush up against her. Did you see that at all?
Yeah. Was that the one where the white woman had to pull out the gun, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You know, that's I feel like she felt like they were acting out of violence. You know, the woman, she hit her car, and you know that was a reaction for her. She felt like she had to protect her unborn child, and she pulled out a gun. But I think that it's really sad that we're in a society where we can't have a civil disagreement without acting out on violence. And so when it comes to the KKK, we hate them. I hate the KKK. And
why?
Yeah,
wait, isn't that freedom of speech?
There
hate
is a freedom,
speech, buddy.
but
There's no freedom of hate speech.
Whoa, wait. So wait. Y'all are for Black Lives Matter, and a lot of them been saying some hate speech.
But as we
No.
Black Lives Matter.
BMT, I literally told you before this conversation started that I only stood for the 3 words Black Lives Matter.
True.
Because I knew that some bullshit would come out of
I
that.
I wasn't, and I see Ashleigh.
That argument has no grounds.
Okay, now, but I'm just saying, the main flag, Bambino.
I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
Okay, the main flag, Bambino. Oh, Mo, you can just put her down. You can just put her down until she come back.
Hey, and just speaking on what you just said, pulled out the gun, I would have smoked that bitch.
Oh Lord, see, God dang it, Bambino. Well, this one's not getting monetized. Well, so here's the thing. So, but if y'all don't believe, okay, so here's the thing about it. Some of the people who are not part of the organization have been going around causing fights, riots, looting. You know, I can't lie. I shot one of them with a beanbag and put him down, and then I shot him. Then I shot his friend, and then his girlfriend. So I shot
beanbags.
Yeah, you know.
You police or something?
Nah, I ain't no police. You can go buy those from the. You can buy those from the store. You can buy those from the store.
You just wanted to do some malicious shit, okay?
You know, you're my town.
It is what it is. Shit, niggas do what they do all the time.
No. I look at it like this. If you come to my town and you're gonna fuck up my shit in my town, your ass is free game. It's free game. Just like that woman protected her car. Why should I not have the right to protect my town if I don't know who you are, but you're willing to fuck up my mom and pop stores? So why should I not have the right to defend those businesses? Mind you, those are mom and pop businesses are hard. They're hard to keep up, but we don't have big business to back us up. We're on our own. So if somebody comes there and was going to fuck up you and your friends' fish and chip shop, would you not want the people of that town to protect your stuff?
No, I'll have my insurance claim.
Teach you how it works.
So you would want the insurance claim?
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. What about you, Ashleigh?
Same. I feel like that's how it works. I mean,
that's how your voice has to be heard. That's how your voice has to be heard. You're very bold, BMT. You're crazy as hell. I wouldn't be doing that.
I listen. I had no problem. If you came to my city wearing a mask, you got shot. You just got shot. It would just
a mask.
Yeah, it was just a bad day for him. It was just a bad day. It was like the Battle of Little Bighorn. Just a lot of them.
So
Just
you was cooning?
The word Conan.
You
The
were
word
cooning?
Conan.
You were helping the white man, BMT?
Actually, I was helping. Actually, that was the black
You was
district.
helping the white man?
Wait. I thought you don't see color. Bambino, I thought you don't see color.
Wow.
Bambino, you just said you don't see color. So how's that
I see
helping the
one
white
color,
man?
and that's the white man. Now I see
Wait. Oh. So
Petty
you,
time starts now.
so you see the white man, but you don't see color.
Say it, John.
Technically, white isn't a color.
What? White's not a
Colorless.
color. So what is black? Is black a color? But it sounds like you're dehumanizing one person, one group, and humanizing and giving another group a more so of a palatable reason.
It was
I'm
a
not
bad-
gonna lie, BMT. I don't even know. I'm sort of done with this conversation.
I'm just saying, like, here's the thing about it. Do y'all have you ever heard? Have y'all? Okay, all right, Bambino.
Yeah.
Have you heard of? Have you heard of Tulsa, Oklahoma? In Black Wall Street. You ever heard of Black Wall Street, Ashleigh?
It sounds familiar. Can you break it down?
Okay. So in Tulsa, Oklahoma, it's a I want you to look it up.
Oh, is that the? Oh, go ahead.
It's called Black Wall Street. You probably heard a few, yeah, but it's also Tulsa, Oklahoma. Literally, those businesses and towns were destroyed by. Yeah, they were destroyed and burned down. Now, I get that it takes 7 years for a mom and pop store to build itself up. Okay? It takes 7 years. And that's not even, and actually it's probably 10 years, most likely. So you're pretty much always in the negative. You know, I'm a mom and pop owner of a few businesses, right? As hard as it's been for COVID-19, granted, but we're just coming out of that, and then we start going into riots. Insurance doesn't catch on that fast like it would a Target or a bigger company. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't catch on for us like that. Like, if you had your own hair store and somebody broke in, it takes a few days for an adjuster to come out there. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but however, you're still ass out on your own. So you're hoping that Daddy and BMT are going to be there to say, "Hey guys, I don't really have the money to protect y'all.
All right, hey, we got 5 minutes left, yo.
Gotcha. I invested everything into this store, which I've seen a lot of women break down because they invested everything, their tax money, their stimulus, into a business, and it got broken into. That can crush somebody's spirit. Now, I get that. I know Bambino felt that I was cooning, but I was more so of defending my home of other fellow entrepreneurs, men and women, because if they can't afford their insurance, mind you, anytime something happens with your insurance, I'm not sure you have been in a wreck before, your insurance goes up. You get what I'm saying? And one of the biggest, hardest things is to get insurance for your business. That goes up. You don't have any more insurance. If you get robbed again, that's just straight out of your pocket. You on your own.
Yeah.
A police job is not to really catch the burglar. It's just to take down a report. It's up to a detective to actually go follow the leads. So I get that Bambino felt like, oh, so you're shooting blacks. No, there were whites in there that were trying to destroy black businesses also. And there were also Hispanic young boys. So to see whites and blacks defending our stakes of our interest to feed our families, that to me felt like the more so of what you were saying of there was no color interest. It was more so of us just protecting our home. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it wasn't so much of something to disrespect y'all, but I also felt like, to me, telling somebody that, hey, you just got insurance, y'all get over it. That's like saying that you as a black woman get over slavery or just move on. You know what I'm saying? Like I suffered a blow that we worked hard for, just go get insurance.
What's up?
People, go ahead.
Hold on. Ash, I know you gotta be at work in the morning. That's why I said I'm gonna cut it for an hour.
Oh, my bad. I do apologize. I do apologize.
That was okay. I was listening. I was intrigued.
No, that's cool. I said an hour. That's fine. We went over an hour. You know, we good. And that was good.
I didn't mean to do that. I got too much into it.
I didn't think my son was going to talk at all. I'm sorry. He talked too much.
He talked a lot. That was good. Dre, Dre coming back on here. But
he got mad. I'm not sure if he's mad at me or he.
No, he ain't mad.
Go ahead, Ashleigh.
One last thing about what you were saying. I definitely understand that. I just feel like, it's been a lot of anger because of the things that's been going on in our community. So we've been acting out of our emotions and out of our anger. So I just want us to be able to take a different approach to things, because this narrative that people have on the Black Lives Matter people is that we're, violent and, we're this way. But in reality, we just want things to change. So if you're willing, you have to be the change that you're willing to see. So if that's the case, then we have to be the way we want people to treat us. And I'm a strong believer in God, and I believe in karma, and I believe in all of that. So I'm all for letting things unravel and letting things happen the way they should happen, but still taking your stance on what you believe in and doing it civilly and not in a violent manner.
No, I thank you. I thank Mo for having me be here. You know what I'm saying? It was good talking with y'all. Like I said, my channel is BMT, Business Minded Talk, but they usually just call me Black Male Talk. Now, I like I said, I definitely hope to get to talk to you. I know Kelly and Mo want me to set up something, and I'll do it again if I got to talk with y'all. And
that's I would love to come on BMT on the YouTube channel, man. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
I like Mo and Kelly know that they can open up requests, and if Mo is busy, y'all could come over and speak y'all piece over on my channel. I don't judge. I'm very fair and balanced with a lot.
We open-minded.
We're very open-minded. I think we get called liberal, even though that we're like, hey, we just want to be. Everybody just needs a fair shot. So I definitely glad
y'all see Ashleigh, right? Y'all know I'm crazy. You see, she's totally different than me. She's outspoken, but she's more like. See, they should tell her she talk white. She's more likely like, the professional that I am.
Mm-hmm. We've even
I'm more ghetto than she is.
GNT is a great interviewer.
He is. He's like he's like a Dr. Phil, my nigga.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure y'all learned some new stuff about Bambino and his sexual adventures. And I'm like, I guess y'all didn't go with a Planned Parenthood portion of pills, but Kelly is like, what did I raise? Literally. But you know what? I respect him that there's honesty. It's not easy being a parent, and just like Mo's gonna be another granddaddy. I think what grandbaby is this gonna be, Mo? How many? Which one?
This be my 8th grandbaby.
Yeah, and guess what? I don't have any. So what does that tell you?
No, you part of this.
Kelly's like throwing that in face. Look at mine. I didn't mess up.
You're gonna be Grandma Kelly. They're gonna call
Kelly,
you
Kelly. We know why you ain't got no grandbaby. We done heard his secret of why he ain't no you ain't no grandma. You done took half of your grandbabies down the road.
You welcome to the family. You Grandma Kelly.
But and that's beautiful. That literally y'all are building a family. We need more families. I appreciate that for Ashleigh and Bambino, and also their honesty. Y'all keep up the good fight. We're just on the sidelines, just watching.
Hey, Ash, can you spit a verse before we go?
Oh, you can spit a verse. Go ahead, Ash. She's like, really? You want me to start singing? She's an artist. Go, Ashleigh. Yeah.
Man, why you put me on the spot like that? All right. I'm gonna give myself a beat. Hold on. All right. I'm nervous now. All right.
You ain't nervous.
You want a slow beat, or you want a slow beat, or do you want a fast beat, or what kind of beat you want?
Like fast, like.
Okay, you want a fast beat?
I got it.
All right.
All right. First, I gotta give thanks to my Lord and my Savior. Any album drop, every song was a banker. Cooking in the lab, might as well been a baker. And I ain't good at math, I just want a lot of paper. So my first stop, go fuck up the game, cause I keep it in my purse now. This a Michael Kors, but we could switch it with the Birkin. She ain't never made her own bag, she a virgin. All these bitches sleeping on me, bitch, I ain't no surgeon. Fresher than detergent, and I don't do that on purpose. Spit a couple bars when they say nobody's perfect, cause you know I provide that. This is a service, dropping like it's urgent, and I'm really working. All my niggas good, so you might see me out here shirtless. All I ever ask is that they make sure that they heard this, cause they know I deserve this. Haters out here lurking, so I'ma make them see this glow up. And then the second stop, go and feed my family, cause they been number blessings now. And I'm getting royalty, so we ain't gotta stretch it out. One less thing to stress about, one less thing to level out. Mama always told me I was special, and I see it now, so I can never leave her out. Man, who would I be without her? Not myself, without a doubt. Get my hands up on the game and knock these bitches' bodies out. Check the stats and see my fucking body count. Make them know my name since they keep it in their mouth and watch me from their couch. Yeah.
Next.
You got a good flow line, young lady. You got a good flow line. Very good.
I was trying to
I told everything you know.
I didn't want my mama to hear me cussing like that.
Oh, you had to look around you like, Miss your mama in here. Daddy
Come
going
on,
to
your
wild.
dad. Look, she smoked weed with her daddy before she got pregnant. So hey.
No, you just throwing her all under the bus. God
This is so good. Everybody know.
I get high with my kids. I don't care. They know. Let's go get daddy crib, daddy drink.
I don't
Yeah,
know now that I'm about to be a mother.
How many more months you got left?
Man, 7.
Oh, you just started.
7 months. Yeah.
You just started. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's gonna be a long 7 months.
They have to understand too, politics was never brought into this until a later point in life.
Yeah.
So they kind of form their own opinion.
Exactly. Based off of a lot of life experiences. And that's why I said I'm not political at all. I just have strong opinions.
But remember, I took you to vote. You voted for Hillary Clinton. Remember, I took you to vote for your first vote.
Yes, and I honestly didn't even want to vote for Hillary.
They're real.
well, you got Biden now, so you can go vote for Biden or Kanye.
This might come to all of y'all as a shocker, but I'm done voting.
Oh.
Hey, I respect that. Just don't vote for the goddamn Biden. I'm cool with that.
I'm not voting for anybody. I don't trust anybody in
That's the way you feel.
With money. I don't. But yeah. That's a whole nother subject. Yeah, have me back. We can talk about that.
Oh. Like I said,
hey, respect y'all. She said she ain't voting, so I take it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. It's her right. She want to do what she want to do. I gotta go start up doing my literature for Meg the Stallion. She got shot, so I gotta go talk.
You walked away.
Who?
Hillary,
No, I'm telling you, she walked away. You ain't voting
no,
Democrat.
I didn't walk away. I was always showed that I'm walking away. I was just reading comments.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if you're gonna be coming up here more often, ain't no use in reading the comments because they just gonna keep on thinking what they think. Who's the next? What happened to your other cousin? What happened to your other your nephew? The one who's always laying in bed. That always used to argue with us.
Oh,
the light skin one.
Fella.
Oh, fella, that's cousin fella. Fella is my mother's son's. You know what I'm saying?
That's your family. I know that's your family.
That's my first cousin.
He would argue with everybody. Maybe one day Ashleigh and Bambino could probably meet RBR and they have a discussion with him.
Hey, my son can't stand RBR. My son is Bernie the border. He said RBR's a dumbass.
I thought your son like I thought which one of your sons like RBR? I thought it was the youngest son that liked RBR.
No. My son's a Bernie supporter. He got into it with RBR.
Because Mark said that there was a homophobe somewhere in your
Yeah, because my son's he's gay. He's a Bernie supporter.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not for if you're a homophobe, just don't even try it because that ain't we pro gay over here. Don't do it.
Like I said, he's always welcome. He's always welcome to come over to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I got one of my co-hosts, they're trans, and the other one is pansexual, and I have them on my channel. And we talk about a lot of stuff. And like I said, Kelly Kelly and Mo come up there and they have a good blast. They have wrenches. I think Mano, some of the people over there. I allowed Caroline. She's come up there. Nacho, he's come up there. Even though, Nacho has a good time. He's up there. I'm
Nacho
not
crazy bastard.
Nacho is crazy. Nacho is crazy as fuck. I've had a lot of people from Mo's channel. Actually, you're always welcome to come through. If you're in the chat and you see us talking, and you say, "Hey, it's me, Ashleigh." I'll drop the link for you to come up there. It's very chillax. So I'll let you go get.
Hey, I'm about to end the stream. But I want y'all to stay on the line. But I'm ending the stream right now. Anything y'all want to say about before I end the stream?
No.
For watching and listening to me, I saw the comments. They were really nice. I thought y'all was gonna be talking shit, so I appreciate y'all.
All right. Thank y'all for coming on. We're gonna do some more stuff, man, together, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Bambino, for coming on here. I hear you in another room right here. And thank you, Ash. And much love to you, BMT. You ain't Black Male Talk, you business minded talk now. Change your name, but you still BMT. Much love to you. Love you, brother. Love everybody. And y'all stay on, don't go nowhere. I'm cutting the stream. Much love to y'all. And holla, everybody. Remember, this is Thick Skin Only. Everybody has a voice. Now!